Hey everybody, Joe here. Gonna check out a puzzle today by Md88keys that I've been working on last few days, and it is called Limitations 8. The rules are: place 9 non-overlapping 3x3 boxes in the grid. All cells containing any clue, line, dot, etc. must be included in a 3x3 box. Fill all cells outside of regions with 0 for the solution check when you finish the puzzle. Place the digits 1 to 9 in each 3x3 box. Digits may not repeat in a row or column. The grid is partially covered in fog. Placing correct digits may clear fog somewhere in the grid. The 4 digits in a quad circle appear in the 4 surrounding cells. Each of the following constraint types may contain no repeated digits anywhere in the puzzle. So, a 3x3 box borders divide a blue region sum line into segments with the same value. The value of a segment is the sum of its cells. A purple line contains a set of consecutive digits. Adjacent digits on a green German whisper line have a difference of 5 or more. Adjacent digits on a red line alternate parity, odd and even. Adjacent digits along a gray line have the same difference. Separate lines may have different differences. Black dots connect cells where one digit is double the other, and white dots connect consecutive digits. So, oops. Okay, so the first thing to see is that there is a clue here, because the blue line obviously goes over. Well, let me start here actually, because I keep forgetting to go over this in the other ones. But on an 11 by 11 specifically, if you're doing one of these kind of chaos or deconstruction puzzles, I think they're called, then these cells, these 9 cells here, they will always be part of a 3x3, because no matter where you start from, you know, you have to end up covering that cell. So it doesn't matter if it starts here, still gonna get it. And then since they're 3x3, it's gonna work kind of the same way for every one of those. So you can instantly mark those. Another thing though is that all clues must be in a yellow cell. So those must be, but then you're not going to be able to avoid getting that one either, because you can't make your 3x3 region have a corner missing. So the first box is, might as well say, given. It's also obvious that that one has a clue. Those are all clues. These are 1, 2, 6, 9. Since these are 1, 2, 6, 9, and they are all in a 3x3 box, those must be 4, 8. These are 3, 4, 7, 5. But this cell specifically, it cannot be a 4 because it's on a black dot. 5, 7 cannot be on a black dot anyway. So it must be a 3, and this must be a 6. And these will be 4, 5, 7. And 5 cannot be on a green line because they would need to be sitting next to a 0 or a 10. So now we have 3, 6, and 4, 8. So 1, 2 is the only thing left. These are all yellow because they have a clue. There's no way that we're going to avoid this one cell, because then there wouldn't be a 3x3 box on the right. So that one will be yellow as well. This one has 3, 6, 9 yellow cells. So it can take no more. 3, 6, 9. So this one and those two cannot be any more. So this, now it could be separated here, but this is a top, this is a bottom. So this must be a 3x3. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, this cannot be the edge of this box, because if it was, there wouldn't be another one fitting over there. So this one must also be a yellow. Now, could that be the edge? I think so at the moment. But this is going to go ahead and be yellow. This one has to be a corner, because that one can't be a cell. So since it starts here, it can't go to the right anymore. It has to be starting a box, and it has to end up like that. So now that this one's on a corner, it must finish out. And now this one, since it is in a corner between two boxes, and then we also know that it is a box, and now that one is going to be finished as well. So these are all yellow. Since this is 1, 2, we know that this one is small, and it must be 3 or 4. And now also, since we know that those two are small, these two cannot be small, because then we would have 4 smalls, and then we couldn't put a small on this green line. And it will need a small and a high, a low and a high. So this one, and this one are all small, are all low. That one cannot be a 4, because it would need a 9 on both sides of it. This one cannot be a 6, because it would need a 1 on both sides of it. So the 6 must go here. And this is also because I know it has to have a 6 on it, because this is 3, 6, 7, 8. It's 8 different digits, and 5 can never be on a green. So it's every single digit, 1 through 9, except for 5. So since 6 is known to be in one of these, that must be a 1. And now we can take 1 and 6 out of there, we can take 2 and 9 out of there. Now that 1 is on this green, it cannot be on this one. And now 2 cannot be there. So this has to be an 8 or 9. And this one, if it was 7, it would have to be 1 or 2. And neither one of them can be on a green line again. So that is 4. That is 9. These are not 4. 5, 7. This cannot be 4. It can be 6. It can be 8. Now 4 cannot be on a green, so that is 3. And 9 cannot be on a green, so that is 8. And this one will be 6, 7. Like such. 9 cannot be on this white, because it would need to be next to an 8. These are all clue cells. So they are just going to be, since it has to have a corner, it has to be like that. So that is that one. A little bit more on this one over here. This is the, like, farthest right it can go. So it has to come over at least one more. Now, I don't know about the ups or downs yet, but I do have at least that. But this cell, this row rather, will have 9 digits in it though. Whereas, some of them will not. Like this one, for example, this column may not necessarily have. Well, let's use this one for an example. This row, you can see, does not have 9 digits in it. So there's going to be a lot more flexibility. Whereas this one, we know the 283 cannot go in any of those 6. So just something to keep in mind. When you're doing these types of puzzles. Okay, so this. It cannot be 1, 2. Cannot be 2, 3. Cannot be 3, 4. It can be 4, 5. Cannot be 6, 7. Or cannot be. If it was 5. No. A 6 can't go on either side of this. So, because the 6 at the top, 3 by 3, and then the 6 here. So, can't be 6, 7, 5, 6, can't be 6, 7, can't be 7, 8, can't be 8, 9, because 8's right there. So this is 4, 5, it's making this one 7, because the 5 can't be here and down there, at the bottom. So that will be 6, 8. We have 4 white dots. This is 5. We have 4 white dots. And there's, we have the digits 1, 2, 3. Well, the ones left are 1, 2, 3, 6, 8, 9. And that is it. So if a 6 was to go on any other sorry, what I'm trying to say is a 6 cannot go on this line because it would need a 5 or a 7, and they're both already on the dot. A 6 cannot go on this line because it would need a 5 or a 7, and a 7 is already on the dot. So the only numbers left to choose from in a pair sort of standard is 8, 9, and then a number involving 2, which is either 1, 2 on this side or 2, 3 on this side. So anyway, one of these will have a 2 with a number, could be the one with the 1, 2, could be this one with the 2, 3, and then the other one will have the 8, 9. So the 8 cannot go here. So that is 6. And these are going to end up being a 6, 7, but this middle one is not a 6 because of this one up here looking down. These will all end up being 3, 5, 7. That's all that's left in the 3x3. There will also be a 2 in the middle. The 9 is almost being pushed onto this gray line, but if a 9 went here though, that'd be the only way that it is not on there. Then it would be there, and then it would have to be there, and then it would have to be on there. This blue line is not done. Well, I mean, it could end here, but I don't know that it does. And since there's a lot of small numbers on here, this 3-digit one could be a small number. I mean, or it could be a larger number, and then, you know, this can get quite high as well. But it could still be 4 digits over here and 3 over here, or something to that effect. But there does need to be at least 6 different digits on it right now. But that number could be 7 different digits, or possibly, I mean, I guess it could be drawn like that as well. Maybe even 8. So what now? A 3, well, a 283 are 4 of the 5 cells there. I mean, 3 of the 4 cells. Need to think of something creative here. What about if a 3 went here? I think... No, I can't say that. If this is a 7, that is the only number. Oh no, never mind. Can't say that either. Two, 8, 3. I'll need to go in there. Then there will be one other number with it as well. There's going to need to be a 4 somewhere. Maybe I won't do that. Not yet, anyway. So what other constraints do we have? We know that a 1 and a 2 have to be along this pink line. The 1 cannot be here. The 2 needs to be somewhere up through here. Five. Five is there. Then a 5 will go there. If this is a 2, alright, what can this be? This is a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Any high number, okay. Oh, this can never be a 9. Because the number would be going, excuse me, a number would be going up to 9, and then it would have to go back down from 9 by the same difference. And it would end up being the same number as the other one on the tip. So, and then the only way it could be an 8 is if 9 was on the gray line. By way of 987 only. Pretty much. So Well, no, not only. This could be 9, 7, 5, 9, 6, 3. Well, it can't be 3. It could be 9, 6, 3 that way. However, so let's try 2. 2, 5, that would be 8. 2, 6, that would be 10. So the only number 2 here would work with is 5. Otherwise, they're going up by 4, 5, or 6, so they'd have to come down by 4, 5, or 6, and that would be 2 again. So if that was 2, this would have to be 5, that would have to be 8. If this was 8, it would still have choices there or there. For that one, this would be 5. That would still have choices as well. Let me take this off. Think what this can be. This can be 3, 4, 6, 8, 9. 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 9. So if this is 3, it could not go down. It cannot be 4, 5. It could be 5, 7. I'm gonna take that out too. 5, 7. If it was 3, it could be 6, 9. If it was 4, it could not be 3, 2, and it cannot be 2, 0. So it would be 5, cannot be 5, 6, 4, 7, or 4, 5, 6, 4, 6, 8 won't work. 4, 7, 10 won't work. So this cannot be 4. If this was 6, cannot be 5, 4, cannot be 4, 2, cannot be 3, 0. So it would be going up. It cannot be 7, because then that would have no fill. 6, 8, 10. So it cannot be 6. If this was 3, it cannot be 2, 1, so it couldn't go down. Oh, 3, 5, 7, I already tried that. Okay. Sorry, we're at 8. If it was 8. 7, 6 cannot be. If it was 6, 4 cannot be. If it was 5, 2, 8, 4, 0. So that is it. And then 9, 8, 7. 9, 7, 5, 9, 6 cannot be 3, 9, 5, 1 cannot be that. So that is it for this line here. It wasn't as much hope as I was hoping for. Three, 5, 7, 3, 6, 9. 8, 5, 2. 9, 8, 7. 9, 7, 5. 9, and then that's it. I'm not sure. This is almost forced to be missing 2 cells. It doesn't have a 4 on it, but with the gray lines, we only have 8 digits. So one number is going to be missing anyway. And let's not forget that these difference lines could have a difference of 1. And just be consecutive, but they would have to be consecutive in a row instead of like the pink one, which can be in any order. They just have to be consecutive. Okay, so if this is 6, it goes on the blue line. If it's 7, it does not necessarily have to. Can go in any of those. If it is 9, it has to go on the blue line, because it would have to go there. Because it couldn't be on the pink line again. So do I think about 6 or 9 being on here? If it was 9, No, because I don't know if that goes one more cell or not, and it could even have two, but I just don't see. Let me take these yellows out real quick, just to see if I accidentally covered something up. Don't think so. Does this white cell mean that there is no box there? No, I don't think so. There will be three, or well, what I mean to say is, there's going to be 9 digits in this row. Of it, it could be there as well. The 6 went here. 6 would have to go there. Okay, and then 6 would have to go there. Okay. And then 2 and 1 would have to be here. It would make this 8 and 9. If this number right here is 6, then 6 will have to go there so it can be on the pink. Let me just start jotting. This puzzle has a lot of long thunkers in it, so that would be 8 and 9. Whatever this cell was at the top would have to be along the line here. Then whatever this one is would be where. It depends what number it is. If it's 9, it could go there. I'm not sure. We'll have a 1 or 2 in it. If this is 1, 2, then that is a 1, 2. And then a 1, 2 is in here with 8, 9. And then 8 would go up here. That would be okay. Got a loss here. If this is a 9, that is a 9. then 9 has to be on a pink here. Can't be that one. So it would have to be here or one of those. Nine would be down here, which means that one would be 2, 3, and this one would be 8, 9. So 9 would have to be either here or one of those, or here and here. But those both seem fine. This is 9. That is 7, 6, 9. Then again, that would be 2, 3. This would be 8, 9. So that would have to be 9 if that is there. And up there. That is also fine. That would be 8. That would also be 9, 6, 3. That one would be 7. That one would be 6. This cell here one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's a 4, 8 pair. Looking down at a 5. 5, 4. I remember pieces of this, but not much. Keep running out of time or just failing miserably on it. I feel like this one has a lot of long songs in it. For me. So we have a these are all 1, 2, 8, 9 for what that's worth. If it won't always map to the same place though. As in, if this one is 9, it could go there, but it could also go in any of those. Whatever this one is though, whatever this one is, whatever that is, has to go there. But it could be the 9, you see. And if it's not, then it could go on the line. it's a 1 or 2. And this can be 1 or 5. Only it's seeing 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Huh. 3, 5, 7. 3, 6, 9. 9, 8, 7. Oh man, that's cruel and unusual. If this is... Okay, wait. A 3, 5, 7. 3, 6, 9. 8, 5, 2. Oh, it doesn't have to be a 7. Nine, 6, 3. Oh, look. If this is a 3. Oh, no. And what I'm about to say, a 3 could go right there. Thought I had something there. A 3 could go... Right. 3 could go there. It would have to be 3, 6, 9 though. That would be 7. That would be 6. That would be 7. That would be 9. So 9 would have to go there. Eight, 5, 2. That's 4. 6 goes up here on this pink line. That has to be 6. Then what? Then that has to be 6. Then down there. Oh, look at what that does. Dude, that is too hard. For real. But check that out though. If a 6 goes right here, it makes that 6, that 6. That was already 6, that was already 6. But then 6 needs to be on the pink line. So the only spot it has to go is there. But over here for this yellow cage, this 3x3, this has 1, 2. Oh no, it doesn't have this one. Okay, the 6 could still go there. Oh man, I thought I big brained it. Comes to find out, my brain is still little as always. Unfortunate. Wow. Am I looking for something like that though? Am I looking for something like that? Can I do anything else with that? Those would be 6s. This would have to be 3, 6, 9. Which meant that is 7. That is 9. And then 9 would go there. So 8 would go there. 8 would be there. 8 would be in one of those. It'd be that one, wouldn't it? Then 8 would be at the bottom, it'd be right there in that case, because this would be 2, 3. There's always gonna be an empty piece over here though, isn't there? Maybe that is the point? Question mark? That is the point, isn't it? A 6 cannot go over here in this entire row. What else cannot? I don't know of anything else yet, but the 6 goes somewhere over here. What about And then a 4 or an... that could go there if it's an 8. And then a 4 could go there. Maybe I finish out this, do I finish out this row? Let me do that. Let me do that. This cannot be a 1, it can be a 2. It can be a 3. It cannot be 4, 5. It cannot be 6. It cannot be 7. It cannot be 8. And it can be none. Two, 3, 5. Oh, that's just everything, isn't it? 2, 3, 5, 7. Okay. Whatever. So... Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 is the only one. Do I need to do that with more lines though? 6 will have to go over here. Don't know where any other can't be positive on the other yellow though. And if it's this one, it doesn't really matter. But if it's this one, it does. If it goes up here, it's only gonna have 6 in the row anyway. 6 numbers. If it goes down here, it will have 9 numbers eventually. What about this row? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It has all numbers as possibilities. So not sure about that either. 1, 2, 8, 9. It will be on this pink. Well, this red digit, this one, cannot be on a pink anywhere. Is that going to be helpful? I highly doubt it, since I don't know if it's 1, 2, 8, or 9. It could even be 2. Then 2 would go there. It would be okay. Let me pause this for a second, take a break. Hey everybody, I am back. And I don't think I was actually looking at this cell, but it's highlighted. But I think I was just probably clicking it over there somewhere so I could focus here in the middle. But what do I think about? We found this 4, 8. It gave us the 5. We have a we have a 5 in this 2 by 2. What if a 5 goes here? Let me go ahead and mark this up. 2, 3, 5, 7. That's it. 2, 3. Not any type of combo. But what about this one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's quite a lot. If this is a 3, it goes there. If it is a 4, it does not have to. If it is a 5, it does have to. If it is a 3, a 5, only if it's a 3 or a 5 does it have to. Is that right? I do think that is right. Seven could go there. 8 could go there. Okay. I don't think I can think about this blue line yet. I remember thinking about it in the past couple days that there was a 9 or a 6 here, but it's a lot of figuring here, and I was also assuming that it stopped here, and I think that's one of the times that it broke on me, and then I finally came to the realization that I'm not seeing the end of it, so it probably gets a 4th, but I don't know this, so I'm supposed to do something to uncover some fog and find out. However, that is becoming a difficult task. If this is 6, that is 7, then there will not be a 7. That row or that row. That's not too crazy. I need ones that are up here. That one thing was pretty neat, but it didn't quite get me what I need. How do I find out more? I don't think I can find out more of these, this could even go down, so I can't use this as a corner, can't use that as a corner. This could be like that, but it could be any of these things. It could even be up in there. If I had one more number, or not one more, if I knew a digit was on this row and this row, well, I mean, that's the same thing I did with the 6, isn't it? Because that's what I have. I have a 6 along here and a 6 along here. But all that tells me is what I already know, that the yellow is up there. It does not mean that the yellow still can't be down here. Unless I had 4 digits that were in both rows. So that is no good. No good at all. Now if the 4 goes here, here, and here, then I know it goes up 1, but that 2 is not known. So gray lines. Plus there hasn't been any parity lines yet. Three, 5, it doesn't go that way. 3, 6, 9. This has a difference of 3. Did I mean to... I don't think I meant to mark that like that. So 3, 6, 9, 8, 5, 2. Nine, 8, 7. If this was 9, or if this was 8, can this still be 8? 9? Could be 9, 6, 3. If this is 6, and 6 was there. But it would also mean that this was 9, and that was 3. So we would have 2 here, 7 here, 6 there, 9 there, 7 there, this would be 5, 7, 8, I think. Or no, it'd be just a 4, 5, 8. Oh man, so much. Do I try this digit or something? Give this thing a hash. Because it is that one, and it is down there. Is that going to be helpful? I don't think so. It goes, it could even go there. It could go anywhere there. I need to find more on this pink line, I think. I don't like this green. Six, 7. Seven cannot go here. 7 can go in any of those. Can go in any of those. These are 2, 8, 3. But then one other number. What is going to give it to me? This or this has a 2. Is it with a 1? Or is it with a 3? Could literally be either. It's missing one number, but it's definitely not missing 8 or 9. If 8 if this was 2, 3 and that was 2, 3 and 2, 3 would be up here. Or there, but 8 8, 9. 9 could go here. 8 could go there. If this was 8, 9, 2 or 3 would have to go up here. And then it would have to be there. I say 2 or 3 because one of them can go there. But one of them going there is totally fine. If it's 2, it could be there even. So if this was 8, 9, 8 could go there, 9 could go there. If it was 2, 3, you'd have 2, 3, they would both be up here, or not there, sorry. They would be along there. These could still be 1, 2. Only one of them would go up here though. So one of them would have to go there. But again, it could be 3, and this could still be 1, 2. So I mean, how do I progress? I should try to look in the correct spot. I usually leave that for the last place I look. So, if this is 2, 3, this has to be 6, 7, 8, or 9. That's not too weird, is it? Oh look, I do see something. There's not a 9 or a 6 in this row. 6, 9 is over here. One of them has to go here. But that gives me this. Oh my gosh, what? I knew it'd be the last place I look. So that is a 2, 3, which makes this an 8, 9. So this has a 1, 2, and then red. And then, but then this one, if it's 9, it can go there, but it could also go up here somewhere. This also has 6, 7, 9. Does that mean anything? Not yet. Well, 2, 8, 3. This does not have. Oh no, wait, hold on. This one could have 1. Six, 9. Alright, so we're missing 1, 4, 5, 7. And also, oh no. If this had 6 on it, if this was 6, 8, 6 doesn't work, 9, 6 doesn't work, 3, 6, 9. This way, 2, 6 doesn't work, 5, 6 doesn't work, 7, 6 doesn't work, 9, 6, 3. Alright, look, if this has 6 on it, it has 9 on it, which means that 6 or 9 could not go here. So this does not have 6 on it. Now, is 6 the only thing this went? 3, 5, 7, 3, 7, 8. 3 cannot go here now. 9, 8, 7, 9, 7, 5. 9 cannot go here now. Oh my gosh, am I getting something? That is now 9. That is now 7. That is now 6. That is now 7. That is now 9. Now since 9 is on this pink, it must go right here. That is 9. That is 8. This is now 1, 2, 8. I'll take it. 8 must go there, because that's where it goes. By Sudoku. So 8 is red. And I think I'll just respect that coloring. And 8 is down here. Again because of Sudoku. I don't need that coloring, I don't think. Hopefully. This can be any number though. Nine can't be here now, so that is 8. That is 4. That is 8. That is 4. There's not a 3 along there. Or 8. Alright, come on. 7. 7's up here. 9 is here, so it cannot go on a thing. A pink again. It cannot be on a pink again. So it's getting pointed to the blue, so this is 2. Now this is 9. Oh, let's do this. That cannot be 8. 8, 7, that has to be 5. That has to be 2. Eight, 5, 2. 9 cannot be in the middle. Doesn't mean that, well, that's still true. 9 can't be in the middle. But, well, it can't be 9, 6, 3. But it could be 6, something else. 5, 4. And that could be 9. Maybe. But now 5 can't go here. Oh no, hold on. Hold on. No, I got all this. I think I got all this legit. Because I got these numbers over here because they couldn't be in this row. I have to remember though that one number Oh, this is incorrect, see? I did make an error by thinking of something. I think that was right. I got 6 and 9 had to go over here because of... Let me go all the way back to that. Alright. I thought 6, 9 can't go over here. That much is true. So, 6, 9 has to go there. And then I thought, so that has to be 2, 3. And then that one is 8, 9. And then I got what? I took out the 6 there. I have to remember that 6, or that one number does not have to go on the line. But I took out 6 because if 6 does go here, then 9 has to as well. So that feels right. And then I took out 3 there. Oh no, I can't take 3 out of there, because that could be 3, 5, 7. Okay, so I'm gonna restart right here then. I was thinking that had 9. So let me just try from this way then. Nine, 8, 7 doesn't work. 9, 7, 5, 9, 5, 1. So it is true that 9 does not go there. 9 is in that row. Seven, 8, 9. So 3. 9, 8, 7. If 9 goes over here though, 9 has to go there. If 9 goes there, but then keep remembering that one number does not have to go on the line. What number won't work here anymore? 5, 7, 9 works. Let's just start. 3, 5, 7. Well, then it works. 8, 5, 2, 9, 8, 7, 2, 5, 8, 5, 7, 9, 7, 8, 9, they all work. They all still work there. Okay. They all still work there. Three, 5, 7 is 6. That's all it can be from the 3 side. 8, 5, 2, 4. It doesn't resolve that. Eight is here. That will be 9. That would be alright, I think. If 8 is the red one. If 8 is the red one, then 8 has to be on there. That would put 7 here. It would put 8 in the corner. It would put 7 on this. It would put 7 right there then. That is okay though. But that would be... But then that would have to be 9, 6, 3. Okay, if 8 goes here, then 8 goes there. And then 8 goes there. Then 8 goes there. And then 8 cannot be on here. It would have to be 3, 5, 7. Or 9, 8, 7. Oh, it could be 9, 5, 2. Arg. No, it can't. No, it can't. Right. Right. Okay. 9, 8, 7, 9, 7, 5. So if 8 did go here in this red cell, then 7 would be on this line. but 7 is in this row here. So 7 could not be on the line, and it would have to be right there. But that would mean 6 and 9 are here, and it would force 3 on the line, which would break it. So this is not 8. That is 9. That is 8. This is 1, 2, 9. 9 is red, not not 8. Okay, now 9 is on the pink, so 9 is not here, 9 is there. And now 9 is, whoops, what did I just do? Okay, 9 comes out. Now 9 is on there, so it is not there, so it is here. And now this can be 8, 7, 7, 5. This cannot be 5 anymore because this would have to be 1. So it is 8, 7, or 7, 5. So it has a 7 on it. This is not 2. 8, 7, 7, 5. But that makes that 6. That makes that 7. That makes that 6. It puts 6 on this blue line. Now this is 1. And this is 6. And that was a nice little flurry of info. This is 1 or 5. I have to remember that one number is missing from the gray line. 1, 2, 9. Now 2 is here. 1 is in the box. 1 cannot be on this line with 6. Oh, no, because if it was here, obviously it would have to go to 11. If it was in the middle, then 6 would be going down and then back up to 6. If it was here, it couldn't, there's no number in between 6. And it, yeah, so 1 is there or there. And now 1 is there. Okay. Alright, 1, 2, 9. Or rather, seven does not go on the line. 7 does not go here either. So 7 goes there. That is 7. And now, ooh, 7 can go there. Well, it doesn't go there. But it could go up here still. 1, 2, 9. There's no, oh yeah, there is. 5, 6, 7. Okay. 2, 3, 5. No. 5 is like that. 9, 8, 2, 3, 2, 3. A 3, I said, cannot go. Oh, a 3 can't go. Oh, a 3's right there. JK. 8. It could be 8, 6, 4 though. And 8 could still go on this line. Then it would be 7, 5. 1, 4, 3, 4, 5, 8. What still needs to go on the pink line though? And 8 needs 2. 8, 7, 5, 4. A 7. Alright, pink line. 2, 3, not 2. 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. Oh my gosh, there's still that many? That's crazy. Alright. If it was 7, then yeah, I could still go there. What is missing from here? 1, 2, 4, 7. One, 2, 3. I don't know if I like that mark. Just gonna back those up. Okay. Alright, come on. What am I doing? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. 4, 5, 6, 8. Four, 5, 6, 8. 4. So it's 4, 5, 6 or 4, 6, 8. So 4 is on here. That didn't help me at all, did it? Well, it's 5 or 6 though. Or no, I mean, it's 5 or 8. It's 5 or 8. Check this out. 8, 7, 7, 5. this is 5 or 8 as well. So this is not 5. It's 5 or, yeah, that's it. So that is 1, because that's like the only other thing it could have been. So what numbers are not on this gray line shenanigans? This is 5 or 8. And this is 7 with 5 or 8. So 5, 7, and 8 are on here. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So just 2 and 3. But either one of them can go there. Oh, good grief. Oh, man. So this will be 5 or 8. Well, also, for, it'll also go in that order, won't it? So if it's 4, 6, 8, it goes 8, 6, 4. If it's 4, 5, 6, then it has to be 5 here. So that's 4, 8. Okay, didn't really help. And then these will be 5 or 8. That might be a bit crazy. Crazy marks, but whatever. So yeah, 2 or 3 was the only ones on the line, and it doesn't matter what this is because it's not making another difference. So it can have a difference of 1 or a difference of 2. If this is 8, 7, then that is 5, 6. 4 would be down there. It's all good. Okay. 2 or 3 then. Don't know I'm gonna get any help with that one. 2, 3, 5, 7, 5, 2, 4, 8. 8. Oh, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8. 8 is not there. 8 is now right there. Now that is 7. Now that is 5. Now that is not 5. We made a 2-3 combo. Looking up at that. That is not 5, because it's in the column now, so that is 7. These are not 7. 2, 3, 8. There needs to be a 6. No. 7. There needs to be a 7 right there. 1, 2, 9. We need a 3 up here. With a 5 there, or a 4, 5 there. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9. So 3 is in there. And 3's in there. 3 is in one of those. 8. 4. 4 can be up there or right there. 5. 5 could be 5 down here. It's in a lot of places. 6. This is at least 14. Oh, 1. 1 is right there. That did uncover fog. Only that one square, but still. That means that 1 was not incorrect. 7. Check out 7. Right there. That uncovered fog. Holy moly. Alright, this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is 4 or 5 only, because 6 is in the box already. 1, 2. 2 has to be right here. Oh, yay. Now we got a 9 here. This will have a 3, 4, or 5 on it. So we're looking... Oh, well, that's quite a bit. It's 14, 17, 18, or 19. Yeah, so 17, 18, or 19, and we're at 10. So we are definitely going another box. We can get 3, 4. We can get 8 more. Oh wait, do we get 8 more? 9, 10, that would be 18. That would be 8, 6, and 4. We could. Or we could get 17 with 8. Oh wait, hold on. If this was getting a 3, 5, it would be 18. And that would have a 4, right. If this was getting 10, 17, that would have a 3, 4 on it. That would need another 3. So a 3, 4 would not work. What about a 5, 4? That would be 19. And we would need another 5. So 5, 4 will not work either. 3, 5 works. Neither one of these work with 4. Okay, so 10, 21. That would be with a 3, 8. Then we could have a 5 there. 10, 23. We would need a 9 there. That will not work. 10, 5, 4, 19 I said. So it didn't work with either of those, did it? 10, 17. But we would need another 3. 21. It worked with 21. There would be a 5 here if this was 3, 8. Maybe I better wait on that. But check out these, all these clues here. We have another box in the corner. Just a given Sudoku box. Because it starts in the corner. So we have to draw it out. And then it's just going to do that one too. Just by way of making that corner there and stuff, and not having a clue in it. We finally see parity lines. So 6 is in one of these. A 1 is up there. An 8 is up there. A 7 is up there, not in the middle. A 5. 7, 2, or 4s. Okay. What else can I think about here? Nine. 9 is not there. So these are, those are a pair. So that is not 9. This is 9 has been on the pink. Good. This is odd. So that is 2, 4, 6, 8. Then this is 1, 3, 5, 9. Alrighty. If Do I have any more digits? Looking at other digits. It says a 4 or a 5. What is this? This is literally only a 4. Now that is a 5. This will be a 3 and a... That cannot be a 2. Now a 2... Well, a 2 can't go under anywhere. Oh, we had a 5 on that line over there. So this is a 4-6 combo. That is an 8. That is now a 6. That is now a 4. Now we have 6, 8 come out of there. There's 2 or 4. Okay, we have all different digits on the gray lines, different differences. This one, if that is, can this be 1, 3, 5? Yes, it can. This one can be 1, 3, 1, 3, 5. 6, 8. This could be even still. It would be 2 or 4. But if this was 2 or 4, if this is 2 or 4, oh, that could be 6. That could be 8. Alright. This is not 8 anymore. 1, 5. Okay, now can this one be odd? Oh yes, guess it could. Alrighty. Oh, we have a 2 at the top. Way over here. We have a 2 there. We have a 2 down here. Alright. We are close. 6. We got a 4 or a 9. We got 9 in that one. I'm gonna take a bio. Hey everybody, I'm back. And it's time to finish this thing. Oh, where was I? Alright, we have a 4 up here. And it must be at the top. We know that because we have 9 digits along this column. We have not had a 4. That is not an 8. Oh, that scared me though. 4, 6. So, we have a 3, 5. What? And now this must be a 4. This must be an 8. So this must be a 4, not an 8. And so I'm seeing at the moment in my previously marked stuff. So we'll go back over here. We do need a 9 in one of those. And 1, 2, we need a 2 over here, that's marked. 3, 4, 5. What about here? 1, 2, 3 or 5 with a 7. One of those. And a 6. And one of those. And that'll be with a 3 or 5. This one will be with, this will be a 2, 9, 3, 5. And this will be a what? There's gotta be a 4 somewhere. 4 is at the top. And one of those. Okay. So this is 1, 4, 8. That's 1, 8. That's 1, 4. That is 1, 4, 8. This is 6, 7 with a 3 or 5. And this is 2, 9 with a 3 or 5. So I need to find out. So one of these are even. 2, 4, 8. This one cannot be any even. You see 2, 4, 8 to the right and 6 below it. So it is odd. And this one, the only odd number it can be is 1. So this one is 4. And this one is 3, 5, or 7. This is 8. Now 8 is over here, but it can't go there. So 8 is there. And now we have this being odd. It is 1, 3, or 5. The 7, 9 are paired up there. And this one is another even. 2, 4, or 6. And this one was 2 or 4, but it cannot be 2, or it cannot be 4 now. So now this one cannot be 2. What is here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That is 1 or 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one, 2, 8. This one can be 1, 3, 5. This one can be 1, 3, 6. 2, 3. Can that be 1? Yes. 7, 9. 1, 4, 8. 1, 2, 3, 5, 7. 6. 2, 9, 3, 5. 3 or 5. Why can that one not be 5? Oh. Why is that one making a pair with 7, 9? It seems... Where did I get that? Is that really a pair? How can that be a pair? I don't even know if that is correct. Oh yeah, I do. It's because 7 and 9 are there. Okay. And it could not be here because they're both looking up here. I swear, things in this puzzle are just... It seems complicated to see. But that's me though. This is 1, 2, 3. So that's 4, 6. So this is 1, 3, 5. And now these cannot be 1, 3, 5. So they will be other stuff. Neither one of them can be 4. So that is 4. And I think this will be 6. And I think this will be 2. Now this will be not 2. This will be not 6. Now we got the 2 on the parity line, so this is 3. This is 2. Now we got the 1 here, the 2 here, and the 3 there, and the 2 there, and the 1 there. And 3, 5 still unresolved. 1. It's no longer 1, 3, 5 combo. This is a 6. 3, 5, 7, 9. Is this 9 only? Doubtful. 3, 5, 9. This is 3, 5, 7. These two are not 3. 5, 7, 9. We do need a 5 in this column though. So we can, well, we have a 5 here. And then one of these will be over here. So we have a 3 over here. Okay. Oh, the red lines are not going to be able to... Yeah, I totally forgot the rule. I forgot the rule that the red lines can't have a repeated digit on it. I'm glad that didn't bite me in the ass, but it seems to be okay. So 5 has to be on one of these. So 5 can't be here. And that did it. So one of these will have a 5. And this gave us that. That gave us this. Okay. That will give us our 5 here. On that one. And there is our 18. Oh, we probably could have got that better from that. We probably could have disambiguated that a little bit earlier. But that's how it goes. That was an awesome puzzle. I really like these they call deconstruction puzzles, I think. I find them to be a lot of fun, figuring out where the 3x3s go and everything. They do take me quite long to finish, however, I still think they are quite a lot of fun. Check it out yourself in the link below. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed. And thank you so much for watching. Oh no, do I have an error? Am I not done? Five, 18, 14, 18, 5, 3, 7. That's okay. That looks. Oh wait. Right. I have to put zeros in all of these to do the solution check. So if I put zeros here, nice. Yeah, so nice job, Md88keys, called Limitations 8. Check it out yourself in the link below. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day, and bye bye.